Hey man, what it do? This your boy K Smooth, man, coming to you with another video, Boxing Talk 100. And let's get right to it, man. Hey man, today is January, 31st. Saturday. Teofimo versus Shakur Stephenson. Man, Madison Square Garden, New York. It's going down. We got Newark, New Jersey versus motherfucking Brooklyn, New York. Hey man, it's gonna be a great showdown, man. And what other way, to kind of start the year off, with Teofimo and Shakur. This gonna tell it all, man, because when you really think about it, man, we're gonna smoke and talk, when you really think about it. I feel like this, man, it's just my opinion, Shakur, man, I think he might have fucked up, man. Shakur, you fucked up. From 135, man, I think that's where Shakur, is very talented at. If it makes sense, that's where Shakur gonna be successful. At 135, being able to be, a great belt holder and become unified, champion. At 135. That's what I would have been hoping for Shakur to be able to do it that way, man. But to be able to just skip and go to 140, man, I don't know, man. I think Teofimo, he's at his best, at 140, being a solid 140-pound, fighter. Shakur had to pretty much, put on them pounds, from 135. To be able to go all the way to 140, stepping in, that motherfucking, that killer zone right away. Shakur stepped in the kill zone right away, to be able to go from 135 to 140. Trying to be able to get a belt. Trying to make history. First time ever being able to have a fight. Making his debut at 140. Shakur Stephenson versus, Teofimo Lopez for the WBO championship in the Ring Magazine belt at 140-pound division. So I think with Shakur, man, I think, like I said, man, the fight, man, it's gonna be a good fight because of course, Shakur got skills and he's very favored. When you talk about great boxers like Terrence Crawford being a great friend, but you gotta remember, fans, even Shakur, you're not Terrence Crawford, 100%. You ain't motherfucking Bud Crawford. Bud already undid what he undid and retired. So-called B. What he say? So, it's one thing to be able to, get, a lot of game, from an expert, like, Bud, like Bud. I'm not mad at that, for, Bud taking Shakur in, like a little brother and trying to show him the game. Trying to show him, little errors here to be able to pick up, being able to perfect, a punch, slipping punch, jabs, uppercuts, great defense, so I'm not mad at, Bud, for trying to, be able to, take in Shakur, and show him, what boxing is. But Shakur, you ain't motherfucking Bud. And Teofimo is something different, don't work his way up all the way from 135 to 140 and, and making history. Being, a true Ring Magazine champion. A true WBO, champion at 140-pound division, Teofimo. So I have him favored, over Shakur, I have to be able to favor him, man. And to be able to, be able to match it up, I think Shakur is a very talented, sharp boxer, at 135 pounds, just like what I've been saying. At 140, man, it's a whole different motherfucking ball game. And I think that's, Teofimo, he's going to come in here and being so comfortable to where he's going to smother Shakur. And Shakur ain't gonna be able to handle that shit. A lot of people, y'all gonna be disagreeing with me, but that motherfucking Teofimo can throw a punch. And, you know, his accuracy in throwing, he can land, you know what I'm saying, a devastating punch. You know? Now, with Shakur, if he listened, now I'll give Shakur this. This is what I'll give Shakur, you know what I'm saying, and his boxing fans. If Shakur listened to the game plan, he might have a chance to be able to go in there and outbox, you know, Teofimo. But I favor Teofimo with body work, you know what I'm saying? And being able to see who outlands, you know what I'm saying, who, that's going to be like a toss-up, you know what I'm saying? You know, it could slight edgely go to Shakur because how good of, you know, what he's been showing of the people. But is it a trick, you know what I'm saying, to the people? We're going to find out, you know what I'm saying, you know, tonight. You know what I'm saying, on fight night, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making my predictions before the fight. It's 4:09, you know what I'm saying? So we got plenty of time before the fight, you know what I'm saying, tonight. But, you know, it's just Shakur, man. You know, what is he gonna do? What is his game plan gonna do? I hope he come in here with a powerful, masterful game plan. And be able to, you know what I'm saying, yeah, step up to Teofimo. If you able to step up to Teofimo and make it a power, you know what I'm saying, type of fight, then we got to fight, you know what I'm saying? But I favor Teofimo coming in with, you know, being more, you know, power and strength, you know what I'm saying, over Shakur, if that makes sense. He going to have all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like I said, hopefully Shakur been working on some motherfucking power, you know what I'm saying, some power shots. Because for Teofimo, it's going to be natural, like I said, at 140 and being the champion. 100%. Boxing Talk 100. Shakur, he going to have to show that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking about no regular jabbing and trying to do ones and twos and shit. That shit ain't going to work. You got to be able to go to Teofimo's body, pressure Teofimo, step up to Teofimo, connect with power shots to the body, to the head. It's really simple, Shakur Stephenson. If you want to be able to hang in there with, you know, Teofimo. Because if not, you know what I'm saying, Shakur, that's what Teofimo going to do to you. He going to make easy work on this fight night. Boxing Talk 100. Hey, Teofimo a bad motherfucker. Don't get it wrong, man. You know, he's still a Brooklyn boy, you know what I'm saying? USA, however you want to call it. Brooklyn boy, motherfucking USA. Yeah, he's behind the country, you know, Ecuador, some shit like that, but that's all right. He for the fucking people. You know what I'm saying? You know, Teofimo, you know, we've seen him, you know, be in a lot of great caliber championship matches. You know, I don't need to say the names, you know, beating a great Josh Taylor, beating, you know, a Lomachenko close. I think Kambosos in Teofimo should have been a draw, but they gave it to Kambosos because it was out there. That was a tough, bloody fight. And I'm not taking that shit away from Kambosos. It is what it is from the officials or whoever judged the fight. I'm not mad at it. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Now, Teofimo, he you know what I'm saying, he beat a lot of great fighters, you know what I'm saying? He what's that motherfucker he beat? Barbosa's Jr. He beat a great you know, it was a sloppy fight, but he got it done against a 32-0, you know what I'm saying, Barbosa's, that giving his first loss. So Teofimo, man, you know, he is a great champion, man. You know what I'm saying? Being undisputed, you know, like I said, at 135 and then moving up to 140. That fight with Josh Taylor was the best fight, you know what I'm saying, possibly in, you know, Teofimo's career. Because that's when he, you know, stepped in his foot at the door at 140. To be able to be where he's at now, you know what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100, that's just what it is for Teofimo. You can't take that away from him. Now, Shakur Stephenson from 130, you know what I'm saying, being unified champion, whatever, 135. This is where I have a fucking problem with, you know what I'm saying, because you could have fought Schofield. You could have fought Abdullah motherfucking Mason. We should have seen, you know what I'm saying, Shakur in the tank. But you got greedy, man. We even could have seen, a lot of people don't want to hear this motherfucking name, but we could even seen Shakur versus Keyshawn motherfucking Davis. And a lot of people are going to agree with me, but that's just how I feel at 135. Even you know what I'm saying, Keyshawn, but Keyshawn is going to be in a way, I tell these to people, he going to end up being in a way better position than, you know what I'm saying, Shakur, if Shakur loses fight. You can bet that. Because that's going to make, not only is Shakur's stock going to drop, you know what I'm saying, if he loses to Teofimo, but Keyshawn is going, boy, it's going to go skyrocket. If he beat Ortiz as well, you get past Ortiz, and then, of course, he got the names like Devin Haney, you know, that stirs the people up, you know what I'm saying, the boxing organization. That's already going to stir all the names up because he's calling out, you know, some great champions. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis within, you know, Devin Haney. So I just think, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, if Shakur loses this fight, his stock going to go down and Keyshawn Davis' stock is going to go up. And that could be possibly good for, you know, Keyshawn, and it's going to be bad for, you know, Shakur. Because you know why? Because they're going to fuck around and have to fight. 100%. If he loses against, you know, Teofimo, because I wouldn't be surprised if Teofimo and him bet. If you lose, man, you got to fight Keyshawn or fight somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all, this is what Teofimo is saying, and this is what Tank is saying. This is why he calling them some busters. Because they don't want to fight each other, you know what I'm saying? Keyshawn and fucking, you know, Shakur. But when it's all said and done, this is probably the reason why Teofimo gonna do y'all a great favor and beat Shakur and get his motherfucking ass out the way. Boxing Talk 100. And that's the reason why they chasing, you know what I'm saying, you know, Crawford. They chasing the motherfucking hell out of Crawford if they go and beat Crawford, you know what I'm saying? Shakur better not come up with no fucking glass chin. He better not come in, fight night, he better not come and take no knees or nothing on no motherfucking, you know, glass chin. Because I told y'all, he wasn't ready for 140. That's just my opinion. We're going to see. But regardless of the fact, I still favor Teofimo. It's going to be close. Whether he knock out Shakur and Shakur get up because, you know, he's tough, you know what I'm saying? Or go to a unanimous, you know, it's going to be a unanimous decision, split decision, close. And I think they give it to Teofimo. That's just my opinion. I know most of y'all gonna be like, that motherfucker ain't even lit that blunt up. All right, I'm about to light it up right now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, comment at the bottom, man. If you are new, you know what I'm saying, to my channel, you know what I'm saying, I'd appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Push that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying, and leave a comment. But hey, let me know who y'all think gonna win. You know, Saturday night. Teofimo versus Shakur Stephenson. We got to talk about it. You know, if Shakur stick to the game plan, he could have a masterful game plan as well. I don't think the jab is going to be too enough because Teofimo done been on some tough wars. He don't been in there, and with the caliber names that is given on that record, his resume versus Shakur's resume, it ain't nothing that can be compared. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know what I'm saying, Shakur, he gonna have to show me something. And if he get through this fight, boy, man, you the man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I apologize. I'll call it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm man enough to say, you know what I'm saying, hey, I was wrong. I picked the wrong fighter, but I'm picking Teofimo on this one. I think he gonna regain his title, and I think he gonna get Shakur out of there. You know what I'm saying? It could even be a TKO stoppage. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Because like I said, man, y'all don't understand, man. Shakur's weight is at 135. You skipping that gun, boy, I'm telling you. Don't skip, hey, don't cross that gun line. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Shakur is doing, man. You know, most fighters do it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we can give it to Bud. We seen what Bud did from 140 to 147, and then, you know, going to 168, you know, making history, or what, you know what I'm saying, whatever Hot Bud did it. But once again, Shakur Stevenson ain't motherfucking Bud. You know, that just called it for what it is. I think Teofimo, he gonna be sharp. I think he's gonna stand in front of Shakur. It's gonna be a great, high anticipated chess match. I think they're gonna both stand in front of each other, but I think if TEO can withstand Shakur's punches, it's gonna be a long night for, you know, Shakur. I promise you, it's gonna be a long night for Shakur, because TEO, he's not just a great boxer, but he's a smothering boxer, where he can come forth and he can land those shots. And that's what, you know, Shakur, you know, don't get me wrong, Shakur, he can move his head and he got great defense off his, you know, back feet, but, you know, he can also come forward to fight. He's going to have some, you know what I'm saying, some moments to where, yes, he win rounds, but, man, it's going to get, man, I'm telling you, Shakur you better not get clipped, man. Don't get clipped, that's all I'm saying. Going into I say going into the 6th, 7th, 8th round. 6th round. After the 6th round, we're gonna see how this shit go. Shakur, don't get clipped. 6th, 7th round, 8th round, it might be good. And like I said, you know, it could be a split decision, close fight, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that, you know, TEO gonna outwork Shakur. He gonna land. They both gonna land. What I'm trying to make y'all understand is with the power shots, you know what I'm saying? Teofimo's gonna land more, and I think he gonna end up breaking, you know, Shakur up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna break his, you know, break him. You know, whatever type of, you know what I'm saying, style and posture he in to be able to play defense, he gonna break through that shit. Teofimo, you know. At 140 pound division, you know, this is a true test for Shakur Stevenson. This is the biggest fight of his career right here, the biggest fight. Because I feel like all the other fights was easy, you know what I'm saying, easy work. This right here is championship type level, and guess what, Shakur, you are a challenger. You a motherfucking challenger, boy. So we gonna see what you gonna do. Shut me up. Prove me wrong. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I love boxing either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong, it is what it is. But, you know, you got to be able to understand, you know what I'm saying? You know, what could be... What could be greater, you know what I'm saying, for the winner, and what could be, you know what I'm saying, for the loser, you know, except going back to the drawing board. If Teofimo win at 140, then what happens? You know, does he stay at 140? Do you try to compete for other unified championship, Gary Antoine Russell? You know what I'm saying? You feel more confident now. You know what I'm saying? Gary Antoine Russell Jr. Yeah, Gary Antoine Russell Jr. Now you got a new champion, you know what I'm saying? Smith, I think. The one that beat what's that motherfucking name? Who got beat? I forgot the motherfucking name. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 140. You still got Rowley. You know what I'm saying? Connor Bean, he bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? No, Rowley at 147, right? I'm tripping. Is he at 140, 147? I don't know. But, man, all these fights can be made, man. It don't matter. I mean, you know, most of these fights can be made, man. They just got to be able to happen, man. There's a lot of shit going on at 140 right now. So, it's like, you know, 147 is Haney and, you know what I'm saying, Brian Norm and, you know, Mario Barrios and, you know, Ron Garcia. They handling business, you know what I'm saying, at 147. But 140, you know what I'm saying, definitely is Teofimo. Oh, yeah, you got motherfucking Richardson. You got Richardson, Hitchens, Teofimo, Richardson, Hitchens. You know, of course, you know, Shakur is there right now. I mean, 140 is popping, man. Like I said, Gary over there. I'm trying to think of that motherfucker that got beat. Just got beat. Albert, is it Albert? Pulio? No, I don't know his name. I forgot that motherfucking name that just lost. But he from Puerto Rico. He just got slumped by the white boy. You know, they ain't even looking at his ass no more. You still got Keyshawn and, you know, Keyshawn. So 140, man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens at 140. You still got, like I said, you got hard-headed motherfuckers that's at 140 that's trying to find motherfuckers at 147. You got motherfuckers that's, you know what I'm saying, they just, you know, like Teofimo, you trying to fight Bud, you know what I'm saying? Just add a character like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfucking Keyshawn, you know, Davis want to fight Haney. Just add a motherfucking character, man. Make your way to 147, then get a fight, man. Like that's why I'm tired. I'm tired of. I'm really. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm sick of Shakur and I'm tired of motherfucking, you know, Keyshawn Davis. I don't like them niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like them niggas, man. Fuck them niggas, man. We team Haney over here because Haney want to fight everybody. And if you're mad about it, I don't care, man. That's just my opinion. Haney gonna fight everybody, and Gervonta Tank Davis gonna fight everybody for that motherfucking bag. That's the reason why he want them two niggas to fight. Shakur, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Davis. But them niggas ain't trying to fight. Just like Teofimo, he wanted them to fight. But they ain't trying to fight. I'm like, God damn. Like, man, what's really going on, man? I would have been fighting, you know what I'm saying, whatever type of bad. Nigga, I grew up fighting. Nigga, I'm from the South Texas. We fought for free. Cousins, brothers, sisters. We all fought each other. It just, that's how it was. That's how we grew up. But to get a bag, millions of dollars, and then afterwards y'all can talk about it however the fuck y'all want to go do. Shakur Stephenson and Davis, Keyshawn. Man, I'm tired of y'all, man. Like, man, fight at 140, man. What y'all gonna do, man? Y'all can't, man. I don't understand, man. I just don't understand. To me, ain't no motherfucking friends in this boxing shit, in this boxing world, in this boxing sport. However the fuck you want to put it, ain't no motherfucking friends in this shit. Hey, man, sign your name on that motherfucking check and keep it going. Feed your family. Because in my opinion, if that fight was to happen, guess who I'm picking? I'm picking Keyshawn to whoop, you know what I'm saying, Shakur. Plain and simple. Boxing Talk 100. But you know, that's the reason why, like I say, man, that's the reason why shit happens the way how it happens, you know what I'm saying? With, you know, Teofimo. Like, I'm a fan of Shakur. I'm a fan of Keyshawn Davis. You know, I ain't gonna like, you know, sit there and say it, but that it just sometimes they just make me mad over this buddy shit, man. They too buddy in the sport, man. And I don't like that buddy shit, man. Especially when you in the same division. And y'all know y'all probably gotta fight each other. It don't make no sense, man. It just being big-headed, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why Keyshawn, he dumb as a box of rocks. He gonna fuck around and go at 147, and then Haney gonna, boy, drown his ass way deep in the water. And you know what Keyshawn gonna say? Oh, yeah, Haney good. Yeah, shut your motherfucking ass up. You got your ass whooped, nigga. That's what's gonna happen. I'm tired of these niggas, man. Yeah, man. I like Teofimo. That's why I hope he beat the shit out of Shakur, man. So I'm just tired of these friendly shit, man. I ain't gonna be biased. I'm calling for what it is, man. I love boxing. Back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Everybody fought everybody. Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, you know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers. You know, they all fought each other. You know, when you talk about Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier and all them, they all fought each other in that span. Whoever was in that area, man, they all had to fight each other. You know, we seen Floyd, you know what I'm saying, Senior and Sugar Ray Leonard fight. They all had to fight, you know what I'm saying? They all had to fight each other. I don't know why we can't see you know, these fights, and you know what I'm saying, this day and age. I don't know, man. You know, it's a younger bull type of generation. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a business, and I know, you know, it takes time, you know, with negotiations and shit, and, you know, to try to make these fights. But come on, man. It's a lot of stalling. It's a lot of extra belts. Let's just keep it real. A lot of stalling, a lot of these extra belts being made, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's why, you know, it is what it is. You know, you want to be able to fight for legacy, you know, but belts, you know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about $100 million, $200 million, fuck them goddamn belts. Them belts don't mean shit. But collecting dust when it's all said and done. Boxing Talk 100. So I kind of understand, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, fuck them belts, man. Get that money, you know? But yeah, man, you know, January 31st, Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. May the best man win. Teofimo versus Shakur. It's going down. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if, like I said, Shakur, he got to go all out. You can't just come with that simple box points. Yeah, but that shit only going to work for a while. But what happens when you get your motherfucking bell rung, nigga? By Teofimo, and you like, oh shit, and then you're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? What happens then? But we're gonna find out. We're gonna see what Shakur made of, man. I'm excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I'm still debating if I want to order it, man. You know, I'm still debating. But most likely, I'm probably gonna pull that trigger. I'm definitely gonna pull that trigger, you know what I'm saying, to be able to, you know, order that fight. We'll see. If not, I'll get on, you know what I'm saying, one of these sites and try to pull this shit up for free. You know what I'm saying, and get it the same way. I'll get it the same way, you know. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, Teofimo, man, WBO, you know what I'm saying, Ring Magazine, you know what I'm saying, will be defending his belts against Shakur Stephenson. January 31st, you know what I'm saying, Madison Square Garden. It's going down, you know, on TV, dazzling, you know what I'm saying. I think it's going to be like $70, something like that, you know, but tune in, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully it's going to be a great matchup, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn, in New York. They bothly, you know what I'm saying, on home bases, you know what I'm saying. You know, Shakur ain't too far. He from New Jersey, so they right on, you know, right on home turf. He right around the corner, so may the best man win for the, you know, Shakur Stevenson fans. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you just never know, man. Your boy might come through. For, you know, the Teofimo fans, you know what I'm saying? Same, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Hope y'all enjoy my video, man. I just wanted to make a quick, you know what I'm saying? Well, we in 27 minutes, you know, 30-minute, you know, video. I want to make a 30-minute video, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know, my prediction, you know, of this fight. And I hope y'all enjoy, you know what I'm saying, my decision, you know what I'm saying, my, you know, my opinion. So, you know, comment at the bottom, let me know who y'all pick for tonight. And, yeah, man, thanks for watching my video, man. And, continue to enjoy y'all, you know, Sunday. And, I will have a recap video, you know, on this fight. So, make sure you get back with your boy, man. We're going to talk about it again, you know. So, get back with your boy, man, and thanks for watching this video, and peace. K-Smooth, man. Hey, man, and gone. You already know I'm going to get back to it. Peace.